A reckoning for a mogul. Sean Diddy Combs sentenced to over 4 years in prison. The gavel has fallen on one of the most closely watched celebrity trials in years. On Friday, October 3, 2025, in a Manhattan federal courtroom, music mogul Sean Diddy Combs was formally sentenced, marking a forceful legal reckoning for a man whose influence once seemed limitless. After months of intense media scrutiny, harrowing victim testimony, and a mixed verdict from the jury, Judge Arun Subramanian delivered a significant prison term that sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry. The sentence: 50 months behind bars. Sean Combs was sentenced to 50 months in federal prison, a term equivalent to 4 years and 2 months. This sentence followed his conviction in July 2025 on 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution, charges stemming from his actions in violation of the Mann Act. He was acquitted of the more severe charges of sex trafficking and racketeering conspiracy. In addition to the prison time, the judge ordered Combs to pay a $500,000 fine, serve 5 years of supervised release after completing his prison term. The sentence was far above the 14 months Combs's defense attorneys requested, but significantly lower than the 11 years that federal prosecutors had sought. How much time will Diddy actually serve? While the total sentence is 50 months, a crucial factor in the final term is the time Combs has already spent in custody. Total sentence: 50 months, 4 years and 2 months. Time served credit: Combs has been incarcerated since his arrest in September 2024, which is approximately 13 months credited toward his sentence. Time remaining to serve: this leaves approximately 37 months, just over 3 years, of additional time in prison. Based on this calculation, and considering the possibility of an early release due to good behavior, which can apply in the federal system, Combs is expected to spend around 3 more years behind bars. The judge's scathing condemnation. The courtroom atmosphere was highly emotional, featuring apologies from Combs to his family and victims, as well as tearful pleas for leniency from his children. However, Judge Subramanian did not mince words when addressing the music mogul directly. The judge stressed that Combs had abused the power he held over the women he professed to love, stating, "Why did it happen for so long? Because you had the power and resources to keep it going, and because you didn't get caught. A meaningful sentence is needed to protect the public for further crimes." Judge Subramanian also took the time to acknowledge the victims who had testified, offering them a direct message: "We heard you. I am proud of you for coming to the court to tell the world what really happened." What happens next? 1. Imminent transfer. Combs remains at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, where he has been held, but will soon be transferred to a federal facility to serve out the remainder of his sentence. 2. Appeal. Combs's legal team immediately announced plans to appeal the conviction and the sentence, a process that could potentially take months or even years. 3. Civil cases continue. The criminal case is over, but Combs still faces multiple high-profile civil lawsuits filed by accusers alleging sexual assault, abuse, and other misconduct. The conviction, while on lesser charges than initially sought, is expected to factor heavily into these ongoing civil proceedings. The sentencing of Sean Combs marks a pivotal moment, signaling that even the most powerful figures in culture are not above the law. While the debate over the length of the sentence will continue, the verdict and subsequent sentencing represent a firm step toward accountability for the severe harm inflicted upon his victims.